for action. So, welcome to the channel. Even saying, like, I don't want to be one of these YouTubers, you know? I just want to be myself. But on this channel, I'm going to do a super quick, obviously, the reason you're here is you want to learn how to drift on Assetto Corsa. Hopefully you have a sim set up because that's what I'm going to show you. But I'm going to give you a really quick introduction to this channel. I put up a couple videos, but all right, enough of that. I mean, let's around with some sim drifting. All right. So on this channel, what you're going to see is mostly probably in the winter, we're just going to do sim drifting stuff because we're in Maine. So mostly what you're going to see while it's winter is the sim drifting stuff. Right now I'm at my setup. We have a Fanatec CSW, so Club Sport wheel, 2.5. That's the wheelbase. Then we have obviously their universal hub with a wheel on it. I went with the, I don't know, I think they call it the oval wheel, but to me it's, you know, just a good deep dish drifting wheel. We have their H shifter and sequential. You can switch them back and forth. We're gonna sit down. We have the Fanatec Club Sport V3 pedals. These things are awesome. I just got these, so bear with me, but much more realistic clutch. I had the CSL. Yep, CSL, along with their handbrake. Come on, camera. I have it mounted here. My setup's pretty janky, but that's all right. And then we have just a TV in front of it, along with a playseat seat that I absolutely hate. Yeah, it's awful. So, moving forward, I'm going to jump into Assetto Corsa. We're using the BN Sports 240SX. I believe it's modeled after one of the animal style drift cars. We're going to make sure ABS is off. I like a lot of power. This car doesn't make a ton of power, so I turned the turbos up, but you can do whatever. Tires, I switched them to a 255. I like a little more side bite. All right, so we are in Assetto Corsa at the stock drift track. It's just titled Drift. We're first gonna learn a clutch dump, and that's kind of the first basic. So you just rev up your car and dump your clutch. Here I'm doing a burnout, and that's gonna warm up your rear tires. And all these techniques that I'm gonna teach you are very, very easily translated into real life. So even though this is a sim drifting setup and video, it's going to teach you a lot of the basics of real life drifting. So I'm gonna find a little spot we can do a donut in, because that's the best thing in my opinion to practice with. All right, so here we are. We're gonna drift around this little circle. And all you have to do is kind of get it diagonal with your front left tire. I mean, this way it could be your front right, but you're just gonna turn out a little bit, dump the clutch, and just modulate the throttle to keep you going around. So here that is. So super simple. It really only takes getting to know your throttle. And I just got new pedals, so obviously I'm it's a little tough, but yeah, I mean, that's a really good way to feel out your car and feel out your setup. So let's just jump right into doing a clutch kick. You're gonna kind of slowly go up to your corner with a clutch kick. You're gonna go to the outside, dump your clutch. It's gonna send you sliding. You're just gonna let the wheel do what it wants, but then you're gonna counter steer to bring your wheels. You basically want to point your wheels where you want to go. So So here's another clutch dump in second gear. It's simple as that. I always say that drifting is a recipe. A lot of it is speed. Oh, looks like I have a ghost car. A lot of it is speed mixed with what gear you're in, if you want to use the handbrake, how much angle you want, and you kind of just get a feel for those things. So here we'll do, this is a kind of a tighter setup, but it's just a clutch dump in second gear. I'm actually going to shift to third to give me a little bit more power band, then just slowly ease out of it. All right, the next technique is a handbrake drift. So we're going to go into this with a little more speed. The handbrake's going to slow us down. Drop it into second, clutch is in, rip the handbrake, tons of angle. When you get used to the handbrake, you can add a lot of angle with it, basically starting off with a lot of angle. One more time. So I'm going into this at 70 miles an hour. That's a lot of handbrake. And just throw it in. Watch the curb. I mean, it's more stylish to do on the outside, but for this, we're not going to worry a ton about our line. So now we're going to try a Scandinavian flick. So you mix a clutch dump with flicking your wheel, and that upsets the balance of the car so that your rear wheels can lose grip. So here's that again. On the outside, clutch dump. And I mean, those are really the simplest parts of drifting. You can get more technical with not using your handbrake and linking corners and stuff. I mean, everybody's style's different. All right, so right now I'm gonna switch the camera angle. I'm gonna end the video off with a little bit of just drifting around this track.